There are a lot of advantages of dating a fat chick. The first thing is they'll always give it up easily because they feel that they have to do something or offer something that all of these skinny women don't to give themselves an advantage in the dating market. Another thing is they probably know how to cook. I mean, it's not 100% certain because she could just be a fat pig, but it is a possibility that she also knows how to cook well. So that's also another positive. The third thing is you don't have to pay them a lot of attention or listen to a lot of their emotional bullshit because they know that you're kind of doing them a favor by fucking them from time to time and boosting their ego. So you will save a lot of time and energy in this regard as well. Another advantage is that you will always be the attractive one and you won't have to worry much about cheating. She'll be very grateful to you. Good slow blowjobs. I think we all like that. And if you are casually seeing a fat chick and you ghost her, she will understand. Now, joking apart, there is only one reason and one reason only why you should date a fat chick is if she makes it worth your time. Great philosopher Glenn Quagmire had said this.
Fat chicks need love too, but they gotta pay.
Now, obviously, a lot of people who will, and by a lot of people, I mean feminists and all of the body positivity activists, they're gonna come out there and say, oh, this guy is bigoted, he is fatphobic, and this and that. Look, there is a very clear reason why no man or any man who is ambitious, any man who wants to live a meaningful and purposeful life should not date a fat chick. The land whales. And the reason is simple. You respect yourself.
How do you feel staying with the person if they gain weight?
Like during pregnancy?
No, like just gain weight.
Why would she gain weight if she's not pregnant? I'm confused right now.
Son.
You're saying if she just disrespected you and got fat
Yes,
because
yes.
she hated you.
Yeah.
I can't be
couldn't
with nobody
die,
that
son.
I can't be with nobody that hates me. Why would you do this to me? I gotta fuck you. You don't gotta fuck you.
Oh my God,
I'm doing
that's so
kickboxing 2 times a week.
Whenever someone is fat, it is primarily because they are eating too much, they're not moving, and they're unwilling to change. Particularly women who get around 80, 90 kilos, 200 pounds, 250 pounds, something like that. They don't have any ability to self reflect, take responsibility, change their habits. They don't have any control over their emotional impulses. That makes anyone, man or woman, a terrible partner. And because of that, they cannot stop from eating themselves to type 2 diabetes and eventually a slow and painful death. Look, every single day, like particularly if you're a woman, multiple times a day, you look at yourself in a mirror. As you continually go up a level in the scale of size of garments whenever you shop, it should tell you something that, hey, maybe I should eat less, or maybe I should eat the right kind of food. Maybe I should start controlling my diet. But obviously, these bitches, they let themselves go. They look in the mirror and they're like, society should accept the way I am. I do not need to change. I am perfect. And that's narcissism. Anyone who cannot look at themselves and look in the mirror and tell to themselves that I'm a fat piece of shit and I need to change. So that's the primary reason why you, as a man, if you want a meaningful life, you do not date a fat pig. You just don't. I mean, your life in every level is gonna be difficult because look, when someone is fat, when someone doesn't have control over their emotional impulses, when someone is not disciplined, they usually end up in bad situations which could have been avoidable, like their fatness, for example. If you look in the mirror as you do every single day and you notice that your waistline is getting bigger and bigger and your lifestyle is getting more and more lethargic, you are slow, you have less energy, you are probably eating the wrong kind of food, something in your life needs to be fixed. Look, I am not suggesting that women should go ahead and aim for all of the model figures which is printed printed on the magazine. Frankly, that is not realistic and that is not possible. The same thing is true for the ideal men physique. I mean, it is doable, but the amount of resources you need, most people cannot do it. You need to be fully dedicated and focused on building a body like that. If you have a regular job and a regular life and you have responsibilities, it is very, very difficult to do that. I mean, you can keep that as a target, you can keep that as an aim, you can work towards that goal step by step. I'm saying you need to have self reflection. Whenever you are performing an action, it should not come from desire or lust or greed. It should come because it is a duty. Whenever you are consuming food, you don't need to eat 4 cheeseburgers throughout the fucking day. You wake up in the morning, you have some fucking eggs like a human being, and you eat the next time when you're hungry. That's how you should live. Besides, this body positivity movement, this body acceptance, self love, all of this was created for people who actually went through bad things. People who lost their limbs in war, or people who had freak accidents, or people who got their face bludgeoned in by some fucking weapon, or people who had surgical scars. This body positivity movement was actually created for those. But obviously, then the fat fucking land whales out of nowhere on their mobility scooters came in and hijacked this moment and made it all about themselves. And that delusion is very interesting, and their arguments are extremely stupid, as you can imagine. They say that if you exercise just because you want your body to look a certain way, you are fatphobic.
If you work out because you want your body to look a certain way, you don't care about health, you are fatphobic.
Look, first of all, if you want to fuck a fat chick, go ahead and do it. It's probably fun. At the beginning of the video, I have told all of the perks. You will get good blowjobs, probably good food. You don't have to pay them a lot of attention. They will be very appreciative and grateful for you because no one gives them that attention. But listen, man, your life is going to be difficult. Your life is going to be fucking difficult if you date someone who lacks discipline, particularly if you want to build a life with them. Because she is going to be the mother of your children if you're thinking that far ahead. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The child learns a lot of the basic things from the female. The words that she uses, the habits that she has, how clean she is, how tidy she is, how disciplined she is. All these things immediately is transferred to the child. If you're just fucking the bitch, fat chicks are the best. Because again, I said, if you coast them, they'll totally understand. They'll realize why is it and why you did that. That level of understanding you will not find in the skinny bitches. So you kind of have to gaslight them. I'll probably make a new video about how to gaslight the skinny bitches. Look, sometimes in life, and this is very important, sometimes in life you may encounter someone, some fat, overweight, plus-sized female who actually wants to improve. Maybe some shit has happened. If she's young enough, you consider it. Something has happened in her life for which she couldn't be healthy. She couldn't live the active lifestyle that she probably should have. And for whatever reason, her health was all over the place. If she makes a commitment to improve and get disciplined with you, learn from you, and get better in life, that's amazing. That's great. Any individual who wants to improve themselves is great. But it is rare to find that, particularly in very fat women who are like Lizzo fat. You know what I mean? Remember the time in which all of the women were like, Lizzo is a 10?
We live in a society where Lizzo is really overweight and people think that she's a 10. Would you rate her a 10?
Yeah, I guess. I think all women are a 10, to be honest.
Lizzo is so fat, you can see her from space. Lizzo is so fat, gamma rays couldn't penetrate through her. Lizzo is so fat, she has her own gravitational field. Lizzo is so fat, she is not allowed to cross bridges. These people are just hyping her up. You are a 10, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. You are hot, you deserve this, you deserve that. This is disgusting mentality. First of all, no one deserves anything. And second of all, you believing you are a 10 does not mean you are a 10. I can walk into any company and say that I deserve to be the CEO and be paid 100 million my compensation. You can believe whatever the fuck you want, but that doesn't mean it is going to become true. You're fat phobic for not wanting to put your most prized possession into their least prized possession. You are fat phobic, you are bigoted, you are discriminating. Tell them this. Tell them the exact same thing that I said throughout the video. You do not have emotional control. Fucking you will be a terrible mistake. Ask her if she wants to lose weight. That's kind of like the Hail Mary. That's the only shot she has. If she's truly into you, she'll probably say yes. Women do anything for the guys they're actually attracted to. So do that. If no, try to get some cooch and move on, man. There is no hope here. Because Quagmire had said, game is game. Thank you and good night.